So, hello everyone, Modern Hickos, first best episode 18, season 2, and man, last episode was just kind of funny. Yeah, there wasn't like a, 2 weeks ago was super sad, right? It was the bunny, it was always sad, Momo, this all sad, right? But last week was just funny in Kyoto, yeah, typical class trip. I mean, my favorite scene obviously was when this random new girl, like, asked, Kyo out as a cat out, right? And then we see, the other girls, or the guys, those characters, they're standing like, hiding, and then we see Hansa is walking in. Oh, what are you guys doing? she's completely what's in there. Ah, confession, cute. Want that Django? Yeah, I was like, what's the woman doing? Oh, that was hilarious. Anyway, let's start watching it. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, but that was hilarious. She just walked in there, like ruined this, magical. I was like, what's happening? She's walking in there. Oh, okay. Oh, it's back to the angry kid again. Yeah, the guy that always mean to. The mean one, yeah. The mean one. He's like nice and healthy baby. Healthy baby is important. Or baby's fine. Oh, okay. Okay, it's mom's a klats, okay. Oh, it's my mom. It's a cute mom. Oh yeah, but he got some cute ara mama. I don't know, but she's all like, yeah, honey. She seems pretty normal. He's pretty embarrassing him, I guess. Yeah, I guess she's just embarrassing him. I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, horse girl. Oh, Basan. Yeah, I guess she's got a nice. She's like a super friendly mom. He's like, yeah, so nice. She's like a friendly mama, yeah. Yeah, Oppa-san, she's a nice Oppa-san. And of course she's just like, oh, my mom is so embarrassing. She's all nice and cuddly, yeah, god damn it, those moms. Yeah, it's like an awesome mom. It's like, oh, I love my baby Anna, I don't care about that. Yeah, right, Satchan, no, he's mean. He's a mean little bastard. Yeah. He would make a great husband, yeah. Mom is like wing-momming it. Come on, you should marry him. And then she's bribing her too. Oh, wanna come over for some snacks? Yeah. Classic wing-momming. Oh, honey, you wanna come over and eat some snacks with my son? It could be nice, you can have some fun, happy time together. But yeah, Rin always looks super angry and mean. But yeah, she looks more unhealthy. Well, her hair is like living. It's like Medusa. And I mean Medusa in Marvel in... sorry. Oh yeah, she's like, yeah, be nice to your mom and papa. You're blaming... It's my fault? Maybe it is his fault. He's always doing bad stuff, right? Well, I guess this is being jealous because her family doesn't love her, I guess. Yeah. That's probably it. Like, she's jealous. Her family is probably hates her for some reason. Probably. Back the curse, yes. Okay, so she's gonna break the curse. That's interesting because obviously that makes her. She should be allied with Tori-chan. Yeah, she should be like Tori-chan and be like, let's, break this curse together, right? That's what Tori's trying to do. No, sorry. But yeah. That's interesting that because Rin is trying to beat curse too. That really should align her with Toru. But of course Rin is like, oh, little girl, try to see my boyfriends. Yeah, I don't know. She's always mean to her, right? But that should then make them align. But it's a good segue too, because I think that there has been 2-3 episodes currently that is focusing on breaking the curse. Like since we had the whole, Toru is like, I will meddle, stupid. She's like, I will show you. But since then there hasn't really been much. For actually meddling, right? But I did love it though. Of course, she's like, I will meddle. I will. It reminds me of Actually, Rick and Morty, yeah, Rick and Morty, I think it is. Yeah, when they not they, but the time traveler guardian guy, he goes back in time and they beat up Einstein. It's like, you will never mess with time. And then you see Einstein like, I will mess with time. Screw you, time traveler people. Just, no, I will do it. Just piss you off, right? Kind of like that. Yeah, it's like I will show you why you're wrong. You shouldn't, don't go tell me what to do. Don't tell me not to do it. Don't tell me not to do it. It's kind of like that. Okay, so it's about she's trying. Yeah, break the curse, right? That's what's about. Yeah, get those curse, of course. Yeah, it's like. But this is, of course, the actual story where she was trying to flirt him, but actually. Typical Shigura, always dodging the question. Yeah, I'm not dodging the question. He's always doing this stuff. Yeah, it's like, oh, come on. He's always being very ambiguous. Yeah, like, oh, come on. Yeah. But this, again, she's really aligned with Toru. She should be honest with Toru-chan. She'd be like, I also want to, break the curse. Just ally up with Toru. It'd be good for her. He's always playing the bad guy, but... He's always playing the bad guy, but I never really buy it, Yeah, I never really buy it. It's always like, yes, I am pure evil, girl. It's like, I never really buy that thing. Yeah, he does my question. She's like, he was clearly lying to me. Like, yeah, she's like, nah, he was so lying. It was all lies. God. I always feel that he's lying, definitely too. Because she has some kind of weird sex outfit now with okay. Suddenly she went into a very different outfit with one of those. Yeah, it's like interesting. Suddenly it's a hentai. Whoa. But yeah, she's dying from some kind of illness, right? With the curse. Probably. Her outfit though is cray. I mean, Rin was always wearing kind of crazy outfits, but sex outfits. But now, I mean, with that, like the leech thing, yeah, it's like, okay, what's happening? But I think she's just like chronically ill, right? From. Okay, so they did it. Whoa, yeah, that's smashed. Not often we see that anime. This seems officially that they did it. I like that. Yeah, this uncommon, unfortunately, in anime that to see the character actually, do it right. And I actually think that's strange because I grew up with stuff like, Dragon Ball, of course, right? And in Dragon Ball, Goku has children, and Vegeta too. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that Dragon Ball, one of the most, OG mangas, actually has the main character and his rival having kids and so on. Yeah, right? But basically, no other damn manga does that. Of course, Shot is so better than doing that, but still, yeah, like it's kind of strange in that sense. It's like, I don't know. Not the rare. She's like, don't touch my man. I guess, but yeah, I don't know really. I don't see. But man, her outfit, I can't drop this. Her outfit thing is just, yeah. But she clearly wants like Toru. This is hopefully an episode where she's gonna talk to Toru finally and actually be like, what do you wanna do, girl? It's like, I want something. Yeah, okay, I think they're gonna be best friends for life, right? Come on. But yeah, she's clearly some. I see. Her parents hate her. Toru! Here we go, finally! Come on! Best girlfriends, come on. She's finally gonna be friends with Toru. We waited for this for a few weeks now, at least, like 10 weeks probably, yeah. Come on. And she has some, yeah. Her mom was very evil. That's... Yeah, okay, Yeah, there's mom smacking her food and so on. Mommy and papa issues. Yeah, it's a common theme in this anime that you have really bad parents. But of course, I saw earlier, she was very jealous at him for having a good mom. And his mom is like, yeah, I mean, his mom was all like, cuddly, be like, yeah, mama always loves you anyway, and yeah, you love. Yeah, she was like super nice, right? But of course, her parents are horrible, probably, so. Yeah, but her parents are horrible, probably, right? So, very big difference there between their parents. Okay, it's like her dream scenario. I guess. Yeah, suddenly they're all just happy, but I guess it's like a dream scenario. Yeah, I wish that was my life or something. Yeah, like, it has to be what she dreamed about as a kid, right? Now they're gonna maybe hate you now then. She asked some weird question. They were like, no! Don't you? Okay, now mom's like, F you, girl! Yeah! Okay, now mom lost it here. Yeah, she's like, don't ask me when I'm happy! So you don't question my happiness? Like, what? Yeah, okay, so that's how she ruined their family or something. That was she, yeah, asking her mom, why are you happy for, mom? Screw you! Yeah, okay, it's like, what? Okay, so now they hate her because she dared to question their... It's like, you're gonna live in this cage now, something. I guess it's probably take her doll, probably steal her. Doesn't feel that they're gonna like head pat her in a nice cuddly way. More like, yeah, here of course she's, yeah, maybe you're gonna ruin her doll or something. Reminds me of When They Cry, yeah, Umineko. It's gonna take her doll, right? Yeah, okay, well, okay, sorry, honestly. Yeah, okay. So really weird, I mean, it doesn't, her parents are horrible, but it doesn't really explain why they were horrible, except that, yeah, I guess mom has some issues, and maybe dad too, they were pretending to be happy, but I don't know why they would be like, let's, beat her up every day since she asked one question. Yeah, it doesn't really explain why they were so... This is giving me more questions than answers, I feel. So I'm like, why did they hate this so much for? I mean, yeah, I think that her mom freaking out, that could be explained by, like they have this kind of fake, pseudo happiness, and that triggered her mom's anxiety or something. So that's fine. Like, yeah, sure, that definitely could happen if you have a mother with a lot of issues, right? But why would her dad be like, I'm gonna beat her up every day now? It's like, yeah, like why would they keep doing that? Here we go. She meets her lover. But I liked that they smashed. I love it. I love that they actually did it. Yeah, that's a good. There's a flashback there. They actually did it earlier there. Yeah, they actually had a little, family-friendly time together. Yeah, that's nice. As I mentioned earlier, so... Yeah, his soft white hair, I mean, he's a cow, so he's soft. He's big and soft, yeah, okay. But here we go, now she's in the... Well, I guess it's because her parents beat her then, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously the parents are doing it, so it's like, they're not... That's what she's... Looks like master. Yeah, so he's everyone's extra papa. Yeah, he's everyone's bonus daddy. Yeah, I heard you need a father. I can be your father. He picks them up. Gonna love Master Shisho. Yeah, he's like, he picks them up. He's like, oh, your parents hate you. Don't worry, I can be your new father. I already have a son that his other papa hates him. I'm a real dad. He's like bonus daddy. I love it. He picks them up. But man, she's really mentally broken here. Bad parents. Oh, here you are. Yeah, don't ever come back again. But I don't know why they hate her so much though, except being a zodiak post, but... Yeah. This isn't doctor. Doctor's like, maybe talk about it somewhere else. Yeah, it's like, screw you people. I don't really... Oh, a painful episode. And I still don't want to know why they hate her so much for. But man, this anime with bad parenting, this is the anime that has almost every goddamn parent are horrible. It's like either your parent is a nice cuddly mommy that's like, I love you honey, yeah, or it's like, I will never talk to you again. I want you to be dead. Yeah, it's like. But it's very clear that all her issues are her physical issues because her parent beats her. Yeah, like clearly. But I do love that Shizu is there and be like, don't worry, I will be your daddy. Yeah. But here we go. She's gonna fight for his girlfriend there, or just dating up. He's gonna fight for his girl. Yeah, no, she's like, Haru, I like you. Here we go. That's how you get a girlfriend. Exactly, that's how you get a girlfriend. It's like you fight her evil parents. I mean, it is one way to get a girlfriend right, is to defeat her evil parents. Yeah. Yeah, she never see her parents again. So did like Shizu raise her then? Shizu a master? Yeah, she never returns home again, which is good. Of course. Okay, no, she lives with Kagura for some reason. What about Master? I mean, he was still being your daddy. Yeah, it's like, I have a lot of kids. I adopt kids. Yeah, like, come on. But okay, let's explain why I saw her with Kagura earlier. Okay, so she lives there. Yeah, she moved in with her. I guess it was like, she's the boar girl, I'm the horse girl. Let's be friends, I guess. Like, we are, somehow sisters, kind of, in zodiacs. Yeah. Zodiac girlfriends. When her Haru is there, being all... Yeah, when I have time together. Nice. Some Uden, eh? It's like One Piece thing. It's like Uden, eh? I hope it's good and boiled, yeah. Hopefully it tastes good. But yes, of course Haru is her saving grace, yeah, in her life. No one likes my attitude. It's like, yeah, maybe stop having that. I'm kidding. It should always be your attitude. No one liked me as a kid either. Yeah, come on. But she always wears these weird outfits. I'm sorry, but she's always weird. It's like weird, just what is this thing? Why is all her outfits like, they're very revealing. They're not just revealing, but they're very like inclined something else. Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad as the other one, but it's like, yeah. Oh, here we go. Do you want to kiss? He's a player, definitely. Haru is like, I want that horse girl, yeah. Nice. No one can love me. There we go, yeah. I can't get some other girl. But he actually smashes her, so I mean, this is a real man. Yeah, it's an anime guy that actually gets it done. Yeah, so the whole team with not loving her is definitely... I mean, I said it was fake, right? That it's like, of course it's fake. It's just the whole, I don't actually love you. Man, her doll thing. It really reminds me of Umeneko, when they cry. That's an effed up anime, yeah, Jesus Christ. When they cry, that is has a doll scene where like the mom is like, I hate you shit girl, and yeah, gives me some PTSD from when that is one of the worst things in my life. Umeneko, yeah, Jesus Christ. I get it's like a PTSD now, thinking of Umeneko. I can't get out of my head now with the doll scene of Umeneko. God damn it. God damn it, that anime is effed up. That anime is so effed up. That is one effed up storyline. I cannot, seriously, the only thing I can see in my head now is the goddamn doll scene in Umeneko. He just goddamn tries with the evil mom and the whole, god damn it, I can't get out of my head. Jesus Christ. Oh man, that thing. So, you've seen too many animes, so you're like, have some scars in my soul since so effed up animes in my life. But yeah, so of course Akito is like, I despise girls. Yeah, he's, doesn't like he's a yaoi guy, definitely. So always has that, cute boys with him. Yeah, I would be too. Yeah, I would be too. But I mean, her parents are horrible to her, but, he's actually scary, yeah. He has a weird power. Oh, here we go. Who did it first? Did you seduce him? I mean, he's way worse than her parents. He's this real arch evil guy. Yeah, sounds like him. I get all blind. Yeah, I blinded him. Unfortunately. Okay, she's gonna take the blame here. Yeah, don't hurt my boy. He's like, you're lying. I mean, yeah, he's clearly like, clearly you lied to me. Yeah, slaps. Yeah, like, come on, woman. Yeah, like, you can't trick me. And of course, it reminds me of her evil mother. Yeah, it reminds me of her evil mom there. And smacks her like mommy did. Yeah, one of my possessions. Yeah, steal my boyfriend. But clearly she has some issues. He's like, that is too boring. For him, it's like, oh, this is too easy, yeah. He's so damn evil. He's like, oh, I see, you have some real issues. Yeah, how ugly, yeah. It's too easy for me. It's not even fun. Yeah, it's not even fun being evil to you. You just break down immediately. It's like, gotta see how wicked he is. Yeah, you're not even a good victim. He's like, fuck, I can't even play with you. yeah. Man, he's so evil. I just need you to be in like the... I need, 12 people. Yeah, it's like, I just need to have this zodiac spots. And push her, I guess. I guess it's probably... Yeah, I guess it's what she's... I guess this is when she's... Whoa, yeah, I guess that's when she gets hospital. Because he just pushed her out instead. Man! You get the goosebumps there, yeah. Because he pushes her down there. Oh yeah, that's back to that. And he's crazy, he's like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, kid, shut up, kid. Yeah, it's like... Man! Get some goosebumps. Get some... get some cringe goosebumps. He's so goddamn evil. But he's more like psychotic evil, though. He's like a sociopathic evil guy, Yeah, her mom almost feels worse, because he's like some kind of godlike emperor for them. Where obviously her mom is just pure bitchy, yeah. Like, she feels worse, though. Her parents. Where he's just like... Oh, and a rock there, too, of course. It has to be a rock there at the ground. You can't just push her out the window. It has to be a rock there, too. He really doesn't like women. Yeah, of course. That explains why she's in the Better hospital. Yeah. But there's like one specific rock there. It's like a classic goddamn... That one single big rock at the otherwise perfectly plain field, right? She has to land on the rock, right? Yeah. Oh man, this anime. It's like sadness. And then it takes your salt and it saws your wounds, right? Every goddamn time. At least she's finally probably gonna be friends with Tori, right? After this episode. Or this episode, yeah. Like, he's finally gonna hang out with the best girl, right? And be like, oh my god, this girl's all nice to me. And then, they're gonna team up to fight the evil goddamn. But he really hates females. Yeah, he really knows, yeah. He's definitely had issues with that, clearly. It's kind of interesting in that sense, because he's obviously very into like yaoi boy life. He's always like, oh yeah, my cute men, yeah, and he takes that into that level that he's like, basically is willing to kill the ladies, right? Because I don't kill you, horse girl. I want a horse boy. If I kill you, maybe a horse boy will be born, right? Yeah. So he's really like he really sees the females as disposable, yeah. He's very objectifying woman, that for sure. But I think in his in Akito's perspective, though, I guess everyone's an object, though. In a sense, yes, he does. He obviously likes the boys more, but they're also objects for him. He's objectifying everyone. Actually, thinking about it. He's objectifying everyone. He values the object of a woman less, right? Yeah, clearly does that. But they're all objects for him, though. I think that's, you can't really. He's mean to everyone, of course. He's worse to the females. I think that's more fair. That's more, fair to say, right? But yeah, this scene here when he puts her up, man, I kind of saw it coming though when they were fighting there. Yeah, they were kind of hinting to it. It's gonna happen, right? But yeah, like this scene when he pushes her out, Jesus Christ, man, you goddamn bastard! He pushes her out there. Heavy episode. Heavy episode, right? I do wish one thing though, and I stand by saying that I wish they would explain her parents a little better though. But yeah, heavy episode, right? Heavy episode. But like this scene here, I can find it here. That she, yeah, my mom is. Ta del i image. That dollar sleeves that hit. Whew, yeah, sad episode, but man, this is like a weird scene though. I really, oh man, it's like a really sad backstory, of course, but also, I mean, I wish they would explain this better. I do have to say, I wish they would explain this better in the episode. It is sad. It is classic fruit basket though. That, I mean, either you have like an awesome mom, right? Like Toru, where your mom is like a freaking janky, awesome best girl that fights everyone for you and, you know, goes to war for you. Either you have, literally, goes to war for you. Either you have a mom that's like, I will kill them for you, honey, yeah. Or you have a mom that's like, I will kill you, yeah. So you either have, I think that's one thing that, I mean, I love this anime, but I do think there's a little, in a sense, it is a little bad writing, honestly. I think that's fair to say, because I think it's very binary. And I do this joke about other animes too, right? But I think it's very anime in a sense. And I know the anime and manga and so on generally, and of course most narrations are to the extreme, right? But I do find in Fruit Basket, good example of this anime, where it's like either the mom is like, you know, they are literally gonna like fight and kill people for you, right? They will go to war and do everything to, you know, help you, right? Or the mom is like this woman. It's like, you know, F you! I hate you! Wish you were never born! Yeah, or like this mom. Where it's like, you question my happiness? Screw you, Bia! Like, or like this mom. Where they're like, I will kill you! So it's, I mean, it is definitely sad, but also in the sense, I mean, obviously a very emotional episode. But I do have to say that I do feel, honestly, a little bit now, after having seen, like, I don't know, 40 episodes of this anime, where it's a little bit like, you kind of know that it's like, well, of course her mom's gonna be the worst woman ever, right? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, if it's a little bit like that, where it's like Momodi's mom is like, I never wanna see you again, I wanna kill you, and you know, and so on. Yeah, so it's like, and you know, Yuki's mom is like, I hate you, you're this disgusting disappointment, and she hates both her sons, and yeah, it's like all their, like, either the mom, and of course, you know, Kyo's dad's like, I hate my, you know, mom died because of you, I hate you, yeah, they're all like horrible, or they're like, you know, I will raise you and make you a great boy, and yeah, it's like, they're it's a little bit, you know, this is a little bit in Fruit Basket I feel now, and it's like, why does every mom has to be so evil? Or Papa too, of course, I mean, both parents, but, well, I think you know what I mean, right? If it's a little bit almost now, it's like, can't anyone just have like a decent parent? I don't mean like a good or a bad parent. Actually, I think it make a little bit. U-chan, you know, best girl U-chan. She actually has a father that's not a very good father, but then he kind of changes after her, you know, Yankee backstory and so on, and he becomes like an average father, like a decent papa, not the best parent, not the worst parent. He if anyone is probably the most realistic parent, but actually her father, yeah, like a depressed guy after the wife, you know, left him, and then he gets a bit happier when she, you know, when she becomes so happy, he kind of has opinion. Yeah, he's actually probably the best parent. I mean, not the best parent as in like the best parent, but you know, like, I mean, like a writing standpoint, he's the best parent because he's like an actual person. Probably a little bit like, you know, Toru's mom is like, she's the Yankee badass girl, so she's, I mean, of course they exist in real life, but they are much more uncommon, right? But you know, fortunately, most apparently parents in this world are horrible. But anyway, very sad episode. But I do wish they would explain a little more why they hate her so much for it. I mean, we can assume that the hate comes from, of course, that she's a horse girl, right? That she's the zodiak. But it didn't really feel like that, honestly, because it doesn't feel like it's the same kind of hate that Momodi has, you know, with the whole being a disgusting little bunny, whatever, yeah. Because his mom, like, really hates that he's not, you know, a human, yeah. She really is like, she hates him for what he is, right? And it's very clearly, like, evident on that point that she's like, I hate you because you have this power, yeah. But this mom here, she seems to be kind of like, her mom seems to be just crazy. Like her mom seems to just be, some kind of unstable sociopath. Yeah, like she's just insane. I don't know. I mean, again, that's the only thing. I mean, I think the episode was great, but I think that's the only thing I'm missing here in the episode. I don't really understand why she's so horrible to her daughter, except that she's a zodiac. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So it seems to be that her mom is just. I mean, we can just assume, I guess. We can just like guess. You know what I mean, right? We can just like guess why she hates her so much, and it feels like. You kind of hint into this thing that her parents are very, very happy, right? So my guess then, and of course I work with these things to some extent, right? So I'm pretty good when it comes to this. This is just, my master's degree is in this subject to some extent. I used to say that now, but like, my degree is in, human behavior interaction data, right? Like, data-driven psychology, kind of that thing, right? So yeah, so traits and so on, personality traits and so on, persona, stuff like that, right? Yeah, how to evaluate people's behavior and so on. But I would say more is like what I work with to some extent. Then on to that, but it's more like, okay, if you have this person, what will they do, right? Yeah, that's probably more like profiling. I think that's a lot more what I do actually, because it's more like here's a product, right? So something I work for example is that here's a product. Okay, so we have to market this product, right? And I'm like, okay, so what is the person who's going to buy the product? Well, it's like a woman, a MILF, 50 years old MILF, 3 daughters, blah, blah, blah. This is the woman that will buy our product. And they hang out on this website. So let's buy ads on that website. That's one thing that I work with, right? Because like finding out where to market your stuff. More like that, for example, right? So anyway, so I'm trying here, sorry if it's a long special, but I'm trying here to kind of figure out what would I say her issues is, right? Because I'm pretty good when it comes to the whole, DSM and, different things like psychopath, narcissist and so on. So I'm trying to figure out, guys, to explain her issue. Because obviously I've seen this issue before, also in real life and so on. But I think I would give her issue being some kind of like narcissism, right? I would say it's probably, so in her case then, because it's 2 people and both evil to her, she's probably like an enabler, agreeable woman. Her mom is probably extremely agreeable and conscientious to the exterior, but not to her family, and probably very high on neuroticism. Yeah, very neurotic. And her father is probably then the opposite, right? So that's a classic like psychopathic father, and and like the maximum disagreeable father, and then you have the maximum agreeable mother, right? So then that's like a typical bad couple, right? Bad lover couple. And a lot of criminals, when they're like a man and a woman, have that kind of synergy. Basically, the father's really evil and makes his wife, do his bidding and so on, right? Pretty classic. It's probably something like that, when they're both very narcissistic, right? So they're both very much like, we have to have this appearance of being happy and perfect and so on, right? And as soon as their daughter questions that, it's like, F you, bitch, yeah, you're ruining our perfect image, something like that. That's the only thing I'm imagining in my head here now. Then would be the issue. That's probably the issue, and that's kind of what I mean here, right? I feel the episode's good, but I do wish there was a little bit more here, because now I can just sit there and guess for, and I can try to give you like, this is probably why they act like this, right? But because we don't have that much information, we just kind of see the result of her bad behavior, of the mom and then into the father. We don't really know exactly, what. We know what triggers her, but we don't know the backstory or the context of their actual life that well. So that's my guess, that they're very, very appearance narcissist, and then that whole difference agreeable disagreeability, where she's agreeing with her bad husband probably. But yeah, but that's kind of like, that's my guess, right? So anyway, it's I don't know. That's why they want to throw her out, right? Because she ruins their perfect appearance, probably. Again, that's what I mean. It's a lot of probability here. But after that, then I do like, of course, when she's sure, right, Master. He appears, it's like, hey girl, I'm a racing koi. Wanna be my daughter? It kind of appears like, hey. So, I love that. He's the adoptive daddy, because he picks up the bullied children. Like, I can raise you. But she went and lived in Tagura instead. That was actually good to explain that, because I'm thinking that she went to their house in an early episode, and of course that episode it was clear that she lived there, but it wasn't explained, if she lived there, before or after, yeah, like during. So So it's kind of like, okay, she lives there since then. Okay, so yeah, that was good to kind of cover that track, right? But anyway, it's the pushing scene. Of course, the goddamn bastard pushes her out, and that explains why she went to the hospital. Still, though, she looked at some issues before too, though. But I mean, I guess that was because her parents probably didn't feed her and so on. Yeah, it's probably because her parents didn't give her, they probably malnourished her, right? Yeah, so that's probably why. So in that sense, she was already weak and so on beforehand. So she doesn't actually have chronic illness in that sense. It's more like really mistreated for many years. So I mean, she is chronically ill, but not in the sense that she's chronically ill because it's like cancer, but more like, chronically ill because she hasn't eaten proper food for like 10 years. That kind of very bad, physical state, right? Yeah. And that's something else. I believe that the last point, it's not good being, fat or whatever, but goddamn it, yeah, people, when it comes to parenting, a very simple thing, but just like treating your kid good, healthy food. Only candy. No, but like, I think there's one thing that I would say that my mom did well, if anything. She didn't do much good, but one thing is that my mom did good, I have to say, in her defense though, is that I ate like 10 apples a day, probably, and bananas. I probably ate at the house, but I definitely costed my mom a few million in food. I'm a very big guy. You see that sitting down, but my BMI is 39, right? I'm a very, very big person for my height, right? And I'm tall too, right? So I'm tall and I'm very big. But one thing that I never get sick. I haven't been sick one day in over 13 years now. Last time I was sick, and I really mean it, I never missed a work day in my life or a school day or whatever for being sick. So I haven't been sick since 2007. Okay, so that's 13 years now and counting. Actually, it was in August 2007, so it's almost exactly 13 years now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what that was. So but I think my main cure is that I eat everything, honestly, but I also eat huge amount of I eat meat and so on too, but I eat huge amount of like pineapple and like hot food, jalapeno and so on. Yeah, cayenne. I love cayenne. But see, I'll leave it at that. Like my mom, she raised Middle East. What she did was opposite of this thing, right? She would give me huge amount of like fruit. Like I lived on so much fruit, so my body is like really, really, I guess, healthy in that sense, right? That I eat so much really high powered, and also she will do this smoothies all the time. My mother will do the smoothies straight out of our garden, and she will get all this like we had a huge garden, 2 levels for garden. That's not the video, but yeah, we had a 2-floor garden in a mountain range, like a huge, like a little plantation and so on, in a sense, and she will make these like fruit smoothies every day and so on. So that's what I lived in a lot, yeah. And of course here in Reed's case, I said it's the opposite, right? Her parents beat her, I suppose, as well, obviously, but they didn't see it more than one time, but I guess she did, and then she also didn't feel right. So that kind of created this chronic illness, right? Because she's been like mistreated from a health standpoint, right? I don't mean the beating, but it's like the actual food, right? Eating bad food for like several 10 years, whatever, right? That makes your body really weak, right? Even if you started to eat healthy food, 10 years later, your body has like a really bad, your lungs, your kidneys, whatever, right? Everything is just weakened, right? So it takes you years to develop up that again, yeah. So that's like one of the most basic things I have to do to your kid, right? You give them, and I think that's like, this is like, I don't know why I'm supposed to be here, but I got parenting mode. I mean, more than parenting mode, no, but I want to say one thing here, right? I think there's like, if your kid eats candy, you have kids and they eat candy and they eat bad stuff and so on, right? I think I would say, and I feel very confident in this, I'm not a nutritionist, but still, I feel very confident in this thing, is that I think it's better to have a kid that, eats bad stuff, like, candy, sugar, whatever, right? But also eats apples, for example, right? Apples, bananas, and so on, pineapple, and so on. Spinach, I love spinach, yeah, I love spinach. They eat that stuff. I think it's better to eat both than to eat neither, yeah. Because then you have the people that are only eating like, I eat like, like pasta and meat, something. Yeah, like only that. That's probably more healthy, actually. That's probably worse, yeah. I'm not saying the candy is good to eat, right? But if you have to pick like candy and banana, or like neither, I think you should pick both, because you really need the fruit thing. So I think there's a lot of people I know, you read about it in newspapers, or people that eat nothing. Like they only eat like I had a neighbor guy was in my class at university. He only ate hot dogs basically. He was super thin, and he was very tall, very thin. Typical nerd guy, I suppose, and he only ate hot dogs. He ate hot dogs, like 10 hot dogs a day, only. You know, bread and meat, yeah, nothing else. Like ketchup, yeah, and that's like super unhealthy. Man, that guy was dying. That guy was super, yeah, he was so weak. He was physically incredibly weak. He was malnourished by himself. The guy was crazy. But yeah, like that was, you know, you meet those people, right? You're like, man, that can't be healthy in any way. It's better to eat, I guess, all this fruit and this and the bad stuff. Just eating nothing. No, that's the worst thing. Oh man, but yeah, she had bad parents. She had really bad parents, and Akito was always a really bad guy. And he was there. It was interesting. We had that. I didn't think. I mean, when when he ran over to her, it explains, of course, why he was like, "Are you okay, Rin?" Because he, of course, saw her being pushed down, right? And of course, she's being jealous. His mom is awesome. But again, I mean, that's very anime. His mom is like, "I love you, honey. Oh, come over and they would marry my son, cute girl." And she's all like, super, yeah, kawaii. And the other mom is like, "I hate you. I wish you were dead." Just like, yeah. So anime, guys, anime. You either have a best mom or a worst mom, right? Welcome to anime.